All right, welcome to Empire of the Sun. Remember, we had the last time we met. We had this all this combats here in the Central Pacific, including the landing on Marcus Island and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip over some of the details, but basically we resolved all that stuff. The big fight in Marcus, we were able to land. We were able to avoid the bloodbath that I was kind of half expecting with a he being able to roll six or above. He had a 40% chance of doing that and taking out three steps. But fortunately, he only rolled a two, which with a plus three gave him a five, which is a still a it's still a full result. A full result for him was a nine. So a nine would took out one step. Okay, so he took out the 11, 12. He took out the one step from the 24th Army Corps. So he took out one step of me, I took out one step of his, which is the Japanese half army, and I was able to grab Marcus as a Progress of the War card. Then he went ahead and played his next card. He played the Island Fortifications, the new defensive doctrine card. It's a three card. I don't really know. I wish again, another card that would have been good to the Japanese to have played for the event, but maybe he's running out of cards. I have no idea. But against a three ops card, again the island operations, the new operations plan, island fortifications would have given him a plus one if he had played it for the event. Would have given him plus one control, die roll modification, combat plus one ground combat DRMs for the remainder of the game in any battle that occurs on a one hex island. Um, So that would have been good for him. I think it would have made life just a little bit more difficult for me as far as taking these one hex islands is concerned. But again, what he did was he played it for the points for the ops, and then he basically started packing his bags and moving more guys into the side, the Central Pacific and Japan. Okay, basically ceding all of Burma and India to me. Okay, so what I did is on my turn I played the New China Army. I showed this to you earlier. This card, we played that for the event, and using that I went ahead and um, grabbed the some Progress of the War hexes, Jarhat, and Kohima here at Info Kohima. Um, so that I think that pretty much takes care of my Progress of the War because it took so Dhaka, Marcus, yeah, Dhaka, Marcus, Jarhat, and Kohima. So that's four Progress of the War. So that takes care of that. And then I activated some air units, about 21 units worth of air, to attack Mandalay to try to pick off this Japanese air unit before it escapes. So I think that should pretty much do it because he's got 10. I've got excuse me, 19, 21. Anything but a quarter result would result in this guy just being picked off and being killed. Um, he rolled intelligence and missed it. Okay, he missed the intel roll, so it's a surprise attack. So I think that pretty much cooks his goose. I think this is an auto kill for me because the worst I can do is roll. It's a plus three, plus one, so plus four. So the worst I can do is roll a four. Four is a half result, so that's an auto kill because I have again I have 21 factors. 21 by two would be 11, so that would have just eliminated this air unit completely. So that's an auto kill, and that's it basically. And he didn't really do any harm to me. He wasn't able to because it's a surprise attack, of course. Nothing happened there. All right, I just wanted to show you nothing. It's not terribly interesting this card, but I wanted to sort of kind of get caught up so we don't get too far in the head and the card count in the card count to so that we forget the cards that have already been played, and just to give you an update what's going on. All right, so let's just see what cards he has left. He has three cards remaining. We have two cards remaining. So since I went first, that's natural. So, but I did play something off the future offensive card. Hmm. Oh, but I played. Oh, I played. But I played the Burma Road card, so that gets rid of that. Okay, so that's right. He has to have three cards, and I have two. All right, he has nothing on FO. He's not an FO kind of guy, I guess. Okay, so next card is his. The next turn is his. Is card playing, and I think it's going to be more running. He's uh, basically going to try to run to Japan and hold up there, and basically give up on the CBI theater completely. All right, so I'll see you in the next card.